Hey everybody, Jay Barino here. I'm going to be showcasing the prologue to UED First Light. If you're unfamiliar with this project, it is a remake of Legacy of the Confederation, which is a pretty well-known custom campaign from StarCraft 1. It's one of my favorites. It really holds a special place in my heart. But we saw a trailer for this. It looks really, really well made and polished. It's got custom music, custom voice acting, custom portraits, custom models. Pretty much everything seems like it's remade from the ground up, and that's because it takes place in the past, during the UPL time frame. 250 years before the Brood War, a mass murderer is tracked by every bounty hunter between Earth and Alpha Centauri. Lead a group of mercenaries from Earth on a mission to find him, and in the process witness events unfold that set the stage for everything that later occurs in the Caprulu sector. Send me in. I'm excited to check this out and see what it's all about. And I don't know how long the loading screen is going to take, because, again, I know there's a lot of custom stuff here, so who knows. But Legacy of the Confederation, like I said, I think it was the first custom campaign that I played. It required a custom executable in the original StarCraft, and it was just a flurry of different ideas. A lot of these custom campaigns from the original StarCraft were incredibly jank, whereas this project looks like it's going to be incredibly well-polished, highly polished. So I hope that this sort of bridges the gap between the folks who are only interested in StarCraft 2 and the really high-quality stuff, and then those of us who have tried out a lot of the older stuff that, again, is wonky but has a real charm and a flair to them that I personally really enjoyed. So I hope that maybe this exposes some of you all to that. I do have a playthrough on my channel of Legacy of the Confederation. This has been rebranded into UED First Light and is supposed to be canonical. The original Legacy of the Confed was started before, I think, Brood War was even released, so they didn't know where the story was going to go at that time, so a lot of this stuff is not canonical. I'm going to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. I know typically where the story is going to go, but I don't want to talk about that directly, so we can keep that all kind of a surprise for everybody watching. There's safety in numbers. Keep your soldiers together. It is 1500 CE, and while Europe fights for divine right among its monarchies on Earth, Protoss warriors from rogue tribes on Aiur are severing their nerve cords and declaring independence from the Conclave's rule. Judicator Corntanol, leader of the Kali Protoss, feared the rogues would instigate a new eon of strife as more and more tribes abandoned the Kala, and he ordered these dissidents be executed. While some in the Conclave disagreed with such an extreme measure, others were more than happy to embrace this directive. This civil strife came to be known as the Discord.
I am uncertain why you feel the only course is to sever your connection to the Kala. Someone of your stature, Prelate, would have gained an audience with the Conclave. We could have addressed your grievances. Instead, you are here, a prisoner, and one which the Conclave would just as soon see dead. It is fortunate, then, that I am the one selected to question you.
Execute me and be done with it.
Death is not for you, my old friend. As you said, your future is along a different path, much like the others whose agony is quite discernible. Of course, I could execute you, and all I need is one question answered. One answer, and you earn your quick death.
And I should take the word of the Judicator.
You presume to question the Judicator's integrity, rogue. Those anguished telepathic cries from the other prisoners are nothing compared to what will happen to you if you continue to...
Reputation precedes me, I'm certain. You know I do not tolerate betrayal, and you know that I always keep my word. The choice is yours.
Surely you're not going to bargain with this rogue, Judicator. Give me time, and I'll get the answer to your question, without you needing to sully your hands by compromising with this filth. Upon reflection, give me time with this rogue, and I'll get the answer to all of your questions.
Horses, if you interrupt me again, It will be you who I put in a pain amplifier. Now, Rogue, why did you sever your connection to the Kala?
I was attempting to smuggle some of what you call dissidents off-world when my shuttle malfunctioned. And of all the places I had to see, I crashed near a temple that was not marked on our charts. The persecuted warriors I was transporting perished in the landing, so I ventured inside the temple alone to take shelter and heal my wounds. As I rested, I heard unusual sounds from within and investigated. I do not know the nature of the creature which lays within the bowels of that structure, but when I stumbled upon it...
What madness is this? What creature? You are saying there are monsters on Aya?
Oh yes, and it is a monster far worse than either of you. I touched its mind. It made me feel powerful, invincible, just as it had with the Protoss who encountered it during the Eon of Strife.
You expect us to believe that this creature has existed on our world for thousands of cycles, and it was going to bestow upon you power. So you severed your connection with the Kala to keep that power to yourself?
Oh no, not at all. I severed my connection to the Kala to ensure that no other Protoss would learn of its existence. The Preservers can no longer see my memories, so the secret will truly die with me. Others, unfortunately, mistook my actions as a symbol of defiance of the Kala, and they severed their nerve cords as well. In trying to keep our people away from temptation, I appear to have contributed to the beginnings of a civil war.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you, Rogue. I am now overdue to attend a meeting of the Conclave. Forces will collect the location from you in my absence. And if it proves to be true, you will have your quick death.
You are fortunate, Judicator. My desire to avoid pain exceeds my adherence to my principles. I shall give you the location of this creature gladly. If you wish to speak with it, you can reap the consequences. And I presume that while you verify the information, this Templar wretch will still torture me like he has the others.
Yes, I believe that is a foregone conclusion. Forces, collect the location. I do expect once I validate the information, you will ensure his suffering ends swiftly.
Of course, Judicator. Monsters, eh, Rogue? Tell me then, do you know anything else that might be of interest to a Templar such as myself? I've heard the other rogues practice forbidden magic, such as creating archons of more than just two personalities, or harnessing void energies. For your sake, I hope the stories are true.
Oh, they are. They all are.
Oh my goodness. 750 years later, the United Powers League, UPL, Earth's ruling government, had consolidated power among 93% of the world's nations. Doran Routh, a brilliant sociopathic scientist, developed many of the tools utilized by the UPL to carry out Project Purification over a period of 10 years. And this is all in the original StarCraft manual. Despite more than 400 million dead, dissidents continued to appear. Routh also oversaw the operation to send 4 carriers to colonize other worlds. These carriers disappeared a few years after launch. And those are the ones that got sent to the Caprulu sector to be the Terran organizations and governments that formed there. Falling out of favor with the UPL ruling council for his continued failures and fearing for his life after losing the UPL's protection, Routh ultimately fled to the Tau City Comet Farms, a colony of mercenaries and miners where he could hide. This is incredible so far. The narrative cinematic work that we've seen so far, the voice acting is fantastic. Custom music.
Attention unlisted flight. This is Tau Ceti Pad 3. You are not cleared for landing. Attention unlisted flight. You are not permitted to land. Hold position or you will be fired upon.
Yo, and we're in. Who are you?
This is Pad 3.
Requesting order, sir.
We are under fire here. Repeat,
Yes, sir.
we are under fire
Roger
here.
that.
Where
Sir,
are
yes,
you
sir.
guys? We are under attack.
We're zapping him?
Weapons hot.
Let's go. Understood, sir. Let's go.
We're zapping him.
Understood, sir.
Okay, this is terrible timing, but my phone is ringing. Give me a second. Sorry about that. That was one of those calls I just had to take. But this, I wanted to use this as an opportunity. I just restarted because I want to see, can we just crispy clean skip these cutscenes? It seems like yes. That's excellent. That's one of those things that is really good to know.
Understood, sir.
And then they start coming out of the...
Sir,
We are
yes,
under
sir.
fire here. Repeat, we are under fire here. Where are you guys? We are under attack.
Weapons on.
I can't select this guy.
Yes,
But
sir.
I just wanted to take a look and see, like, what are our units that we have here. GAL 442 Kinetic Express, 40 HP. We're at +1/1. That's nice. They do 5 base damage.
Roger that. Let's go.
Dude, this guy's wasting them.
Understood, sir. Sir,
You know what? Just let him deal with it.
Roger that.
Take him out. He's invulnerable.
Roger that.
You love to see
Sir,
it.
Yes, sir.
Dude, he's still going. He's going crazy.
Roger that. Sir, yes, sir.
I'll ask you this one time. Where is Thor and Ralph?
I have no idea who that person is.
Commander, my team is moving further in for recon. We had to travel light for weight limits. If you need any resources, just hit one of the local storehouses. I've got the latest intel marked for you.
Dude, I love the rain in his portrait. The UPL infantryman is the backbone of our military, relatively inexpensive to produce an arm, but deadly in great numbers. Make smart use of our men, Commander.
One more thing. If you see a car unit, take it out quick. It's got nano-regen capability, and we'll heal up fast if you don't. Now let's get this murdering SOB!
Okay, look out for the car.
yes,
The
sir.
scout seems like an
Roger that.
awesome individual. Is this an achievements? Excuse me? Complete all mission achievements. Train 50 infantry units so eventually we'll be able to build. Do not lose any units before reaching the first garrison. Destroy 5 condors before they land in the mission. Okay.
Requesting orders, sir.
So we don't want to lose anybody.
yes,
I guess,
sir.
hey, it was good we drew that,
Understood, sir. Let's go.
we drew those
Sir,
guys
yes,
into
sir.
our
Weapons
invincible
on.
scout, or our untargetable scout.
Let's go. Roger that.
Okay, so I guess
Understood,
let's be
sir.
careful. This is cool. I mean,
Let's go.
I like the sound that that our little machine guns
Yes, sir.
make. Again, totally
Understood,
custom
sir.
unit here.
Roger that.
Seems solid.
Requesting orders, sir.
Okay, just trying to be careful here. Let's just put our weakened
Weapons on.
units into the back.
Yes, sir. Requesting orders,
They're
sir.
smaller than
Sir,
Marines,
yes,
so
sir.
maybe a little harder
Roger
to
that.
individually click. Let's
go.
get 'em.
Roger that. Sir, yes, sir. Roger that.
What is this?
Yes, sir.
You guys, again, get in the back.
Yes,
We're going to
sir.
be careful.
Understood, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Let's go.
Dude,
Sir, yes,
lore? And we have a little Brood War looking overlay here. Tau City Comet Farms. I don't know how many there are going to be here, so you can pause the video if you'd like to read this. I'm not going to read all of them aloud because, again, I don't know how many there are going to be. It'd be silly to commit to reading all of this and then realize there's like 20 of them on one mission. But, I mean, I doubt there would be 20, but you never
Requesting
know.
orders, sir.
You get in the
Yes, sir.
back,
Roger that. Let's go.
trying to get to that first
Understood,
garrison.
sir.
No losses, baby.
Let's go. Sir, yes, sir.
Let
Roger
them come
that.
into us.
Understood, sir. Let's go.
And
Requesting
then
orders, sir.
move to the back.
Weapons hot. Roger that. Understood, sir.
Bridge.
Let's go. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Now, I feel like I want to talk about stuff, but now I'm like, I can't lose any units.
Yes,
We
sir.
can't lose anybody.
Requesting orders, sir. Weapons hot. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Roger that. Let's
That
go.
dude looks like a
Sir,
bigger
yes,
dude.
sir.
I mean, he's a dead
Roger
dude.
that.
Got him.
Sir, yes, sir. Requesting weapons hot.
Get him to the
Let's
back.
go.
Get him to the
Requesting
back.
orders, sir.
Get the
Yes,
fresh
sir.
ones in the front. How
Understood,
close
sir.
are we to the garrison?
Requesting
Hopefully
orders, sir.
close.
Weapons hot. Yes, sir. Roger that. Understood, sir.
More
Let's
guys.
go. Sir, yes, sir.
It looked like they just walked
Roger that.
away, actually.
Weapons hot. Requesting orders,
Yeah,
sir.
they seem to
Weapons
be
hot.
patrolling
Let's go.
away from me.
Roger that.
No
Sir,
problem.
yes, sir.
There's
Yes, sir.
there's a couple guys here that seem like they just
Requesting
have
orders,
bigger
sir.
guns.
Roger that.
Yo, look at that. We are still
Understood, sir.
standing. Let's get
Sir,
in there.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Let's go. Sir, yes, sir.
Destroy garrison security
Roger
structures.
that. Sir, yes, sir.
I don't know if they're
Yes, sir.
spawning from these, so I think it's important that we just get in there. We can lose some guys now. I mean, we don't
Sir,
want to
yes, sir.
lose anybody, but we can afford to lose some guys now.
Understood,
Let's
sir.
take these out as
Let's
fast
go.
as possible so that presumably if they're spawning from them, we don't have to worry about them anymore.
Let's go. Understood,
Blast
sir.
them.
Requesting order, sir.
Yo, this is great. These structures, all custom. I mean, I can say this over and over. Everything's custom. Is there more up here? Yo, you're weakened. We don't need to throw you away like that. We got two dudes up here. Mining drones. Due to the low concentration of minerals in the area, we'll have to make use of the automated mining facilities on the asteroid. Be sure to collect them when available, Commander. Once you retrieve a pallet, move your troops away from the elevator so it can safely descend to pick up another load. Picking up those big loads. Move your troops away from the elevator so that it can reset, basically.
Requesting
okay.
order, sir. Let's go.
Train infantry. We got actually a lot of money.
Sir, yes, sir. Roger
We're going to
that.
leave our dudes
Sir,
up here
yes,
so we
sir.
can keep an eye on when that resets,
that.
but we don't want to stand too close to it because then it might not reset. Fusion generators feed power to other UPL facilities along with allowing field commanders to train additional forces. New structure, billet. The billet is our infantry training facility and is crucial to any UPL operation. Is it billet? I'm just going to say billet. There are 5 types of infantry units that can be trained here, though on Tau Ceti, resources are only available for the infantryman and heavy gunner. Except not really, because I can only train infantrymen currently. Go ahead and queue them up. Let's do it.
Weapons hot. Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Did it?
sir.
Was there supposed to be 2 there?
Understood, sir.
I'm gonna, why not just make it a 200 mineral pickup? I don't know. Or maybe we were technically only supposed to get 1. I mean, we have pretty limited supply
yes,
here.
sir.
So I'm just going to make... You know what? Just go crazy. Just queue them up. Eventually, we're going to be able to make those heavy gunners, it seems like. This seems like it's going to be a holdout. We're just going to have to hang out here. So we want to just, like, leave a group up here to collect.
Understood, sir.
We really just need 1 guy up here to collect, right?
Infantry are good all-purpose soldiers, Commander. But for heavy ground assault, you'll need some gunners too.
Weapons hot.
Heavy gunners. Our heavy gunners are armed with better equipment and are capable of shredding armor with their large caliber weapons. They're crucial to any functional UPL platoon. Okay, we'll cancel these and get me to... Get me some heavy gunners, please.
Requesting order, sir.
And then we just want to make sure we're picking this up every time it's available.
Yes, sir. Let's
And
go.
they are attacking us.
Requesting
We're
order,
going to,
sir.
like, rotate these guys, make sure that the weak ones are in the back as usual. Just try and keep as many dudes alive as possible. Yo, there... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get up
Sir,
there.
yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Weapons hot.
Pick that up. Wait, wasn't that an achievement? Destroy 5 condors before they land. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is leave a group of units up here to kill those on their way in. But we can't stand on top of the elevator. We got our heavy gunners here.
Yes, sir.
Where was Mr. Heavy Gunner? So he does a little more damage. What's the attack speed comparison? They attack slower, but do a little more damage. Is the range the same? They have a higher range. They have +1 base armor. Provides heavy gun plus. There's the +1 armor. Nano weave body armor. And they do more versus armored. Okay. I mean, how much? What's the cost difference? Only 10 more minerals. So I guess that's fine. Pick this up.
Order, sir. Understood, sir.
You think this is enough guys that can shoot down one of those condors on its way in?
Weapons hot.
By the way, what do we have to do? Train heavy gunner units. Okay, well, let's build some more heavy gunner units.
Ready to go, sir. Requesting order, sir.
And maybe we might as well get maxed out here a little bit. We can let these guys finish. Then we'll build the 2 heavy gunners, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm keeping an eye. I don't know how close we can realistically be to this.
Requesting order, sir. Roger
There
that.
we go. Yeah, it hasn't double spawned resources here for a while.
Yes, sir.
Okay, these 2 are going to come out. I'm really impressed. I like the look of the buildings. They've got really nice build animations. By the way, in those opening credits, I recognized a lot of those names from the SC2 Master community. It's awesome to see that how much of a community project this has
All right,
become.
looking good. We're moving to radio silence. Ralph is around here somewhere. And we're gonna bring him back to Earth in pieces for what he did. Just keep their fire teams off our back so we can zero him.
Roger that.
I see, that was a twofer.
Heavy gunner standing by.
What in the name of... We've got hostiles! We've got hostiles!
Say again?
Okay, the door has
Sir, yes, sir.
opened, which means we can
Understood,
start
sir.
moving out. Find Door and Ralph.
Sir, yes, sir.
Destroy comm
Understood, sir.
station.
Let's go.
Oh, we got healed. Everybody got healed as well. Well, let's just make some more guys. And then, I wonder, let's go and check to see if this
Weapons hot.
bridge has extended. Otherwise,
Understood,
we can
sir.
just go this way and only worry about going in that
Requesting
direction.
order, sir.
It seems
Sir,
kind
yes,
of
sir.
variable how long
Roger
it
that.
takes the mineral
Weapons hot.
things to pop up from the ground here. Yeah, I don't... That's not gonna... Yeah, that's not traversable. There's like scaffolding there. And then we have to decide how much to leave at home and how much to attack with. Again, is this
Requesting
enough to
order,
shoot
sir.
down
Weapons hot.
one of those
Understood, sir.
condors? Well, let's find
Yes,
out.
sir. Ready to go, sir.
It's close, but it is
Requesting order,
enough. And we're going to get that achievement.
Yes,
That
sir.
is not extended. So again, we want to leave enough
go.
here at the bottom as well. We're about to be maxed out, so that's acceptable. So let's take this
Requesting
group.
order, sir. Roger that. Yes, ready to go, sir. Weapons hot.
And then, so you guys stay at home, and then I'm going to take this group and we're going to start
Let's go.
moving out and seeing what we can do.
Sir,
We're looking
yes,
for
sir.
Door and Ralph.
Roger that. Understood, sir. Roger that. Let's go.
Yeah, basically
Sir, yes,
a
sir.
crazy
Understood, sir.
dude who's
Roger
into
that.
eugenics, and the
Let's go.
UPL gave him a bunch of power to let him do that, and now it seems like they're not happy with him, and they're, you know, they sent us to
Sir,
murder
yes,
him.
sir.
But that's how the Terrans ended up in the Caprulu sector.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Let's go to the
Sir, yes,
upper
sir.
right, kind of
Let's
segment
go.
the map,
Understood, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
and then we got to constantly be checking for
Let's
resources,
go.
and we want to keep an eye on the mini-map to see if that,
Holding position. What's on? They're surrounding us, sir.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's fine. I think our defense here is fine. We're going to be on the
Requesting
lookout
order,
for,
sir.
again, drop
Understood,
ships
sir.
as well, plus picking up
Weapons
those
on.
resources.
Sir, yes, sir.
There's
Roger
another
that.
resource elevator here, I guess.
Say again?
You're pretty low
Rolling.
HP, so we can leave you here, and then... They're the same amount of supply, so it's not wasted if we leave
Requesting
him
order, sir.
there.
Understood, sir.
All my guys have
Let's
gotten
go.
healed between phases of the map as
Sir,
well,
yes,
so that's
sir.
something maybe we could take advantage of. I might
Holding
maybe
position.
have too many people left here at home.
I'm reading what's on the agenda.
How dare you attack my billet?
Roger that. Yes, sir.
Let's take a small group, bring them on down. And how frequently are these refreshing? And do I need this many
Yes, sir.
resources at this point? I'm maxed
Understood,
out.
sir.
Stuff over there as well. Okay, well, let's
Requesting
just go
order,
this
sir.
way.
Standing by. Let's go. Roger that. Let's go.
Loving the look of the infantry here. Again, they're a little smaller, so it's kind of
Yes, sir.
hard to keep track of.
Requesting
But
order, sir.
I'm trying to think of, like,
Roger
there's
that.
things I want to
Sir,
talk
yes,
about
sir.
from the original Legacy to
Roger that.
Confed,
Sir,
but...
yes, sir.
Okay, here's one of the
Roger
optionals.
that.
Cool. Oh, and what's nice... Okay, we got some more supply here as well. Let's just make some heavy gunners.
I'm reading you. Let's go.
We can
Understood,
reinforce
sir.
kind of from the front
Sir,
here.
yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Activate
orders.
tram system.
Understood, sir.
He's done it.
It's hot.
Yo's hot lore, Tau Ceti trams. You can pause if you'd like to read about the mass transit system on Tau Ceti, the Tau Ceti Comet Farm.
Requesting
Keep
order,
picking
sir.
these up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yo, get this thing. Gotta get our achievement.
Requesting order, sir. Understood, sir.
Hopefully that counts as killing them before they land. It's not before they start landing, right? It just says before they land. I assume we're getting credit for these. Yeah, reinforcing from back at
Sir.
home base is going to
Let's
take
go.
some time, so I think this is good.
Weapons hot. Roger that. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, move
Requesting
on
order,
up,
weapons
move
hot.
on up. Check for resources. Yo, the timing. I've begun to ingrain the timing.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Roger that.
So Legacy of the Confed had a very unique flair to it, especially when it came to incorporating how the story worked
Sir, yes, sir.
with the narrative. There were
Roger
some
that.
missions where like you could only
position.
progress by technically
sir.
losing.
Roger that. Understood, sir.
I remember there was one mission
go.
where, like, I think we end up. Oh, okay, I shouldn't spoil it, but basically you're. Oh, let's go. We must have gotten one. There we go, dude. Achievement 2. Let's go. And then the other one was to just
sir.
build a bunch of infantry. We will continue to do so.
Weapons hot. Let's go. Yes, sir. Understood,
I just
sir.
overwrote my. There we go.
Gunner standing by.
But I played through it multiple times,
Sir,
it
yes,
being
sir.
insistent like there has to be a way to fire a
Sir,
victory
yes,
trigger,
sir.
and there wasn't. Like the only way to go to the next map was to have it
Let's go.
basically
Sir, yes,
the
sir.
previous map end in defeat,
Understood, sir.
which is pretty
Roger
unique.
that. Understood, sir.
And I'm certain there will be
Let's go.
moments like that in this
Sir, yes,
campaign
sir.
too. But
Understood, sir.
again, this is Legacy to the Confederation, but it's been rebranded as UED First Light, probably to create a story of how the UPL turned into the UED.
This place is already torched. Did the scouts get it before we did?
Let's go.
Also, am I hearing... I don't know if it was that voice actress there, but one of the voice actresses earlier
Next
on...
target's the ammunition depot, Commander. If we take that out, there's no way these dirt farmers can mount a defense when we hit the underground facilities.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay, so this was already destroyed,
Holding position.
which is suspicious. But I think I heard the voice actress who was Angel from the original Legacy of the Confed as well. And I saw Joel Studler in the credits earlier. Like, it's actually incredible to see old names and new names coming together for something like this. What's this? Oh, okay, so that's a handy little shortcut there. So that way we can reinforce quickly from our double production back at home, which is quite handy. We're pretty much supply blocked though, so let's just continue.
Weapons hot. Sir, yes, sir.
Seems like the attacks that come through the main gate are pretty chunky, so we should just keep making units at home. Make sure that we're always picking up these resources though, because you never know when we're really gonna need them.
They're surrounding us, sir.
They say they're surrounding us, sir, as an attack reaction, which is a little confusing. The first time I heard it, I'm like, is there like a... Oh, there's the other tram. I guess that would mean I could build from this billet, rally straight into here, and then bring them out over here to save a little time, I suppose. Let's do that. Heavy gunners, run in there. And, oh, you know what? One thing I was wondering. Heavy gunners can only attack ground. That changes things a little bit. Commander, we've successfully taken control of the underground tram systems. We can now use them to quickly travel around the farms.
Yes, sir. They're surrounding us,
You
sir.
love to see it.
Let's go. Roger that. Understood, sir. Roger that.
There's the other billet. Okay. No bunkers. You don't have to barrel into any bunkers or anything like that. This is nice. Let's just go ahead and get some dudes. This group is looking okay. I think we need to leave these guys up here because we would really get killed if those condors landed right on top of us. We're rallying them into the subway.
Ready to go, sir.
Hopefully it's upkept better than the MTA.
Sir, yes, sir.
So we're building from here. We're building from here. Rallying into the tram station.
Ready to go, sir.
I'm liking the music, too. There's a lot to love here. And we had a train... There we go, dude. All objectives complete. Now we just have to make sure we find all the hot lore. Just build some units at home, because this group is getting picked away at. And look at that. I queued up a lot of stuff, and now our resources aren't looking good, but we'll just keep making sure we pick those up. Check the tram system. These poor guys had to wait for the D train on a Saturday. It's a miserable existence. Only my New York City Metro homies will get that joke. Let's go left. Again, we want to segment the map as much as possible, so let's check the bottom left first and foremost.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Car unit!
Car units! Take it down!
Oh no. Legacy of the Confederation. It really is, isn't it? Fire spouts. The cooling systems around the platform are damaged. Perhaps the heat discharges can be used to permanently damage the car. Legacy of the Confed, the original, is really known for, like, instant kill loss conditions. Like, poof, there's an animation and you were standing in the wrong spot, instantly dead. Hope you saved recently, asshole. It's really cool to see how in this one map, so much of the flair of the original Legacy of the Confed is back. It's crazy. It's a blast from the past. What do we have to do, by the way? The car unit was personally modified by Dor and Routh. It's capable of using nanotechnology to repair itself, making it virtually indestructible to conventional projectile weaponry. The car is also equipped with anti-personnel grenades. Commander, keep your troops on the move. So obviously we have to pull this thing into the fire, right? While not standing in the... While not standing in the fire ourselves.
Sir, yes, sir. Roger that. Understood, sir. Roger that.
Stay away from it. Wait, no. Stay in the fire, dude. No. Come back this way. Come back this way. Walk into the fire. Come on. Got him. We got him. We're gonna lose dudes. We're gonna lose him. We can't even shoot this guy if we wanted to. No. Come back.
Understood, sir. Roger that. Let's go. Sir, yes, sir.
Can we get him? Okay, one more. Let's make the rounds.
Roger that. Understood, sir. Let's go.
That's fine. Let him kill. No. Over here. Over here. All the way in.
Yes, sir.
Destroyed.
Understood.
Got him. Hot lore. TR nest is open.
Say again.
TR nest.
Moving. Roger that. Moving now.
Info chip,
sir.
the car unit. I assume eventually we'll be able to make those ourselves. Again, pause the video if you'd like to read this. Seems like some hot lore on a unit. That was pretty spicy. That was pretty spicy. We're gonna have to rebuild some of our guys, and forget about trying to collect minerals during that whole thing. Dude, it's crazy how this is the first time in a StarCraft 2 campaign where I really felt that StarCraft 1 vibe from those older custom campaigns. And it's funny because obviously this is, the Oracle's campaign, and a ton of people had a hand in it, as we saw from the opening credits. But it's just really funny how, just like that, I'm pulled into the past. I'd encourage you to go check out my old Legacy of the Confed playthrough if you're interested. There's a lot to love there. Again, it's old and it's jank. That's the best way. It's old and jank, but there's something to it, man. People loved it. I really enjoyed it. I played it years and years later, and I still thought it was fantastic. There's just something special there.
Heavy gunner standing by. Roger that.
All right, blast him. TR-17. I destroyed the TR-17. The path to the ammo depot is blocked by the TR-17 defensive. Find a way around.
What's on the agenda?
I think what would have happened
Yes, sir.
is we would have tried to go this way,
Heavy gunner standing
and it would have been bombarded by
Understood, sir.
the artillery. I understand. I gotcha.
Say again.
Okay, good stuff. Let's stop building out of... Okay, we've already stopped building out of this one. And then this one's coming in good. So we've got all our achievements, right? That's what really matters. And then we got a fairly rebuilt group there. It's like you just have to let that car kill. You have to have enough guys to just let it kill it so that you can kite it into the fire, I guess.
Yes, sir.
When I noticed my guys weren't attacking it, it was pretty clear we had to draw it into the fire. I mean, the tip said that it was immune.
Damn it. Those guys are ahead of us every step. Well, it doesn't matter. They're dead.
Weapons on.
I'm loving the scout.
What the? Commander? What am I looking at?
Praetor Mallow, more humans have discovered us at the second seeding site. How should we proceed? I understand. All warriors! Destroy them!
Take them down!
Uh-oh, look out, they've got scouts. Oh, okay. We're
All right,
back.
people. The commander says we've got some extraterrestrials on this rock, and they're inbound. Get on the line, now! Whatever they are, we're gonna blow them back to where they came from!
Well,
Sir, yes,
pick
sir.
up these, survive.
Requesting orders,
We've
sir.
abandoned the Find, Door, and Routh because we've stumbled upon Protoss that
Give
want to
us
kill
what
us.
we must do for our people. For Atum!
These things aren't so tough. Commander, we should push out and hit them on their flank.
If you say so, lady. So the map is stuck here, so I don't think I can push out and hit them in their flank or anything
sir.
like that. I don't think that's a
Understood, sir.
possibility.
Requesting orders, sir. Weapons hot. Roger
We've
that.
got
Yes,
two
sir.
entrances. They might send
Ready to go,
scouts
sir.
back here too, so we
Requesting
should
orders,
start
sir.
tossing some dudes back here as we can afford them.
Weapons hot.
Basically, all
Let's go.
new folks, let's put up
Roger that.
here in case there are scouts. And scouts might do anti-light damage, hard to say.
Problem here. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Okay,
Sir,
and
yes,
I don't know
sir.
how long this is
Requesting
going to
orders,
last.
sir.
Again, this is
Understood, sir.
it captures that feeling of the original campaign so well in just one mission.
Ready to go, sir.
Just sort of this ambiguous holdout section where we don't know how long we're going to be stuck here. And it's actually incredible in that way.
yes, sir.
And there's so much polish to this. Again, what the original campaign lacked was polish. And what this campaign seems to have in abundance is polish. Let's get over here and help this group. Oh gosh, we got wasted. Oh no.
Let's go. Roger that. Understood, sir.
Well, I think we can resume from replay. We'll see.
Understood, sir. Let's go.
Oh gosh. Just make guys. Oh, there's the scout.
Sir, yes, sir. Weapons hot.
They don't seem to be
Surround,
consistently
yes, sir.
sending stuff
Understood, sir.
from the back.
Requesting orders, sir.
Oh,
Sir,
no.
yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Can we get him on the ramp?
Ready to go, sir.
Oh, no. Hang in there, boys.
Insufficient mineral resources.
Oh, the triple scout.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's no way.
Sir, sir, yes, sir. There's a
Is
rocket,
this,
sir.
maybe, it's gotta be. It's got, right, there's no way that we're supposed to know the Protoss exist. It has to be a scripted loss, right?
Ready to go, sir.
Praetor Malik, the third seeding site is secure. We must depart before the creatures arrive. The next world is on the periphery of these humans' home solar system. Even a Bangalas can follow the trail of crumbs we are leaving.
The path is clear. If these creatures are allowed to live, they will report our presence with great zeal. Destroy them. Destroy all of them. Our mission cannot be compromised.
Oh my gosh. Again, I don't want to talk about spoilers for the story, but for someone who's played through... all of this, it's actually incredible. Loving the look of the score screen as well. I mean, it's little things I think that we take for granted, but when it's a custom group that's like a custom community group that's making it, again, you have to appreciate the things like the look of the score screen. It's got a Brood War look to it. The way that the actual information was displayed, kind of piecemeal like that, and it's just a very crisp score screen experience, which I love to see. We got all the lore, we found the billets, we got the trams. Reinforcements used no. Maybe that was because we didn't lose anybody in the first section. I'm not so sure. But this was really impressive. Great job, the Oracle, but I think equally important, great job to the team of NexusCore. It's really cool to see both old and new names. I was thrilled to see Joel Studler in there. I don't know if Joel is still actively a part of this or if it was like legacy stuff. Like, not like legacy, the kind of, I mean, like, literally the word legacy, like, older stuff that he had created in the past that's being reused, but it's crazy to think that a lot of these folks are coming together to make this. You know, it's 20 years in the making now, and it's just really exciting, right? It's hard for me to not maybe be a little overly excited for this project, but I'm going to do my best to continue to be, you know, critical and give honest feedback as we go, but honestly, this... Prologue is, 30 minutes, 31 minutes, and then plus the longer, the cutscene at the beginning. This seemed like a nice and concise advertisement for the upcoming campaign. And I don't think the rest of the campaign can go on the arcade because it's too big, so it'll probably be local files, but I think it was a good idea to get a Prologue onto the arcade. And then what can happen is they can update the Prologue here on the arcade to provide a link to the site that will host the campaign proper when it comes out. But I'd love to hear your all's feedback, especially those who are not familiar with the original Legacy of the Confed, just because I'm kind of curious to see how this comes across to you all. I'm excited because I know where the story goes, and right now it's a bunch of different stuff. But the important thing is I think it piques curiosity. People say, like, what's up with the Protoss at the beginning? They found, like, a weird creature that bestows power at the beginning. And that's actually like accidentally started the Discord, which is a canonical thing that happened with the Protoss, that you can read about on the wiki. Apparently we played on hard difficulty. You'll love to see it. And that, yeah, it's crazy how this one map managed to capture what I think a lot of the older StarCraft 1 custom campaigns felt like. Maybe I'm tricking myself into thinking that, but I don't know. There were a lot of little things, like the boss fight with the instant kill fire. That's how a lot of those older boss fights worked. And to be fair, we've played a ton of boss fights in StarCraft 2 that probably implement the same type of thing, but then mixed together with the holdout, seeing Malik again, who I think is voiced by Zeus Legion, also, you know, who is a professional voice actor, but was one of the original creators of the Antioch Chronicles. I'm pretty sure that's who that was. It's just really incredible. It's just cool to see that even if it's one mission, right? I think a lot of work has been done on the upcoming missions, so I expect a full release, whereas, you know, like, however many years ago, I wasn't so sure. I wanted to be positive, but I wasn't certain, whereas now I feel a lot more confident this project will actually fully come to fruition. But regardless, even if it's just one map, it's really titillating, I should say, to have this now. It's just, what a treat. It really is. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.